Holy guacamole, those aren't coconuts, those are avocados. Those things are monsters, and they're off this new sucker baby avocado. The mother behind it has, Jesus, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's a dozen monster avocados. I gotta go get the picker. These avocados are pulling this tree over. Awesome. Awesome. Look at the color and the light on these banana leaves. Let me see if I zoom out so you can get a better that's why I love it here. The play on light and the colors and the green. I mean, you know. Just look. That's what I'm talking about. These are not tiny avocados by any means. These are mungus. And here's that flower again. Isn't that gorgeous? This chicken's laying her eggs on top of the rock. Don't worry, goat. Don't worry. I'm not going to let him off. Calm down, monkey. Come here. Calm down, son. Calm down. Full energy. I know. Calm down. I know. I gotta fix your fence. We'll see how. I don't think you're gonna last out here. We gotta get you a 100-footer so you can run like a monkey. Huh. But that's gonna have to wait till after the transmission. Sorry. It's just the way of the farm. Monday. I wonder if turn this on a little bit. Quiet, Amy. Let's see if Keaau is being a good boy. Back there in the bushes. Because we've got mango and nutmeg back there in Keaau's yard mowing it. Synergy. Oh, I gotta make sure that these nimwits don't get into my hay. I wonder how many feet that cable is. So I guess I put the van on the Craigslist to sell it. Get some try and raise some money. Because yeah, $1,200 is a nut to crack. How you guys doing? Yep, you guys are definitely in need. I got all John's wood here still. Last time I said, hey, what do you want to do with this wood? He goes, throw it away. He's in the middle of a transmission himself. I should call him up and commiserate. Although, he's actually doing his. But he has the skill and he's 10 years younger. He's not rebuilding it, he's just swapping one out. He just happened to have a spare. Since so many people give away so many cars here, it's unbelievable. For spare parts is... The only thing is you don't want to have a spare parts car or too many cars on your property rotting away, because they get to a point where they just rot into the ground, and that's not really good for the the Hana. If you know what I mean. It's pretty toxic. There we go. Rinse that one out. We got a couple poops in there, kids. That one looks good now that we moved it from the other place. And this one here is empty. There you go, kids. What's up, baby? You want to do a photo bomb? What? Yeah, oh, you love the baby girl. Yeah. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so big and pretty. Uh-oh. We woke up Chris. He was chilling. All right. I hear ya. Oh. So, transmission. So I gotta get this truck happening, and then I gotta move the trailer out. I think I'm gonna move the trailer out into the tent where the van is and just jack it up another 5 feet on just extend those posts, and then I just throw a whole tarp over the whole thing. So I thought I saw a tear in it, but no, that's just piles of leaves, which I should go push out. But it's unbelievable that this thing is still water, keeps the water out. And look at that puka. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a lava tube right there. Ugh. There we go. Alright, well, beautiful blue skies, huh? Whee! Oh, don't forget I gotta get gas next time I go to town. That's why the tank is on the truck, so don't forget it. And, okie dokie. Yeah, I see you. I'm going to sit down here for a second. Kind of like, a strap to my chest. So you guys, I don't know what you're looking at. Probably the rafters. Hey! I'm going to put you back in your thing just as soon as I get the horse and the goat out of there. It's not time yet. Oh, I see the rooster though. Where's my Yeah, you're lucky. Squeeze. I could open this up a little bit more and attach the fence to here, and I could bring Mango in. Yeah. So, a couple eggs. Got the rooster. Rooster's dead. Can't deal with waking up. Wow, look at those chandelier flowers. Stayed with the rooster too long. No roosters. Oh, I gotta get you better water. That's nasty. Why didn't you say something? Alright. Hey, how come you get the baby? Huh? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I know it, I know it. Yeah, I love you. You my big baby girl. Now eat that dinner, okay? Eat that dinner. Alright. Transmission. Oh, geez Louise, geez Louise. Whoa. What a day. Hey, I'm sitting here. Go on, Zircon, get. Here comes Zircon's photobomb. Chris is right over there behind the bushes. Quiet, Chris. If you want to be up here, you gotta be quiet, okay? You be quiet. So, anybody interested in any of the artwork, email me. If you haven't seen the artwork, then you haven't emailed me and asked me to see the artwork. Because it's not on this channel, is it? Because the other channel doesn't have trolls. It just has you people who get involved. Ha, ha. Like that troll that came on today who followed me off an NBC comment about Bob Dole. Hey, I have no sympathy for Bob Dole or any other warmongering politician that took this country the wrong way for years and years and years and years. Hell no. Hope he rots in hell after, but I don't believe in hell, so he'll just be rotting in his grave. And probably not, because they probably cremated him. And yeah, I could. Who says it's not good to speak ill of the dead? If the dead are ill, then you can speak ill of them. A lot of sayings are horseshit. People got a whole bunch of sayings that are just total BS, and usually quite the opposite. I'm not going to make a list right now, but so the chest, what do you call it? The harness is working out great. Loading up is working out better because guess why? With the VGA, I don't have anything loading up right now. I loaded up something to both channels today. The Wake and Bake for today is already up today. What? That's crazy. It's not that my computer speed's any faster. It's just that, you know, hey, lower resolution. And it doesn't come out that bad on the big screen. You really can't tell. Only way I could tell it is on and I don't know what Scott's doing, but when he was walking the dog the one time, I saw the foliage on the side of the road gets more blurry, and it's not as crisp as stationary and staring at something. But he also said he used higher resolution when he did the anthuriums. That's why they come out so, you know, crisp and clear, even at night, which is great. I haven't really gone around and looked at my flowers in the nighttime. I don't know. That might be interesting. It might be more dramatic with a black background. But not with the flashlight. This, you need a diffuse kind of light for photography. My rechargeable flashlight is definitely not the thing for that. So, yeah, the lawnmower rides on the other channel too. And the cooking. I think I'm going to segregate my channels From now on, cooking will be on the art channel too, because that's actually a culinary art. This channel is just going to be for politicking, ranting, and raving, and hawking about the Trinity of Evil. And off of this group, you know, select people can go to the other group. VIPs. Separate the trolls from the real people. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? No. What's saying, man? What you saying? What you doing, Onyx? You want a photo bomb? Now, what happened to that green lighter? So anyway, thank you for those that are responding to the art gallery and your interest and compliments and emails. And tomorrow I'll get to check the mail, because Vladimir is going to come down. We're going to check out, go look at the transmission and drop off some money so Randy can get started, and check my mailboxes. See what's up with that. Yes, Jasper, come on. It's the time. Are you coming over here? You guys are just... Oh, very nice. Swan dive. Oh, look at that. Now you're just going to sit right there. Keep your head in it. You want to keep your head in it? You can keep your head in it. Boy, you're just too smart. You know which way the camera is, don't you? That's pretty funny. Oh, so somebody said, I don't want to say who, but her and her daughter listen to me. Well, I gotta watch what I say. Not so much the swearing, but But all I have to say to the kids out there is, do not trust this government. It's not yours. It's not mine. It's the corporate government. It's not a government of the people anymore. That's just all window dressing. It's a lie. It's bullshit. It's not so. It's not true. The vote is... The voting machines are hackable by 11-year-olds. I'm not kidding you, because they had an international contest or something where they got a bunch of 11-year-old, 12-year-old hackers, and something like, you know, 42 out of 49 could do it. But people still go through the pretending that they're voting. They're like school children going and doing a Christmas play and pretending that Santa Claus is so-and-so's dad dressed up. Hey, let's not tear apart the stuff over there, you monster. He's got his mouth on a gate and he's trying to rip it apart. Chrysocola, what are you doing? Let me see if I can find you something you can chew up. You had spare tire or something. Holy cow, boy. So yeah, and I knew that when I was in high school, that the whole system was corrupt. So, you know, the best thing to do is go through your life avoiding as much interweaving with it as possible. I hate filling out forms. You know? Chris, leave that gate alone. They're crazy. Puppies that weigh over 100 pounds are, they can do damage fast, and a lot of it. So, as far as the doggy across the road goes, the guy was in, so his story was, well, I didn't talk to him. His landlady talked to him. He was supposedly in Honolulu, and what? You just don't, you care about your dogs because you go to Honolulu, you let them run the street? Chris, are you having fun? I think he tore it down. And so I gotta wash my hands of that drama over there. I just wish I could get a hold of the lady in Canada who owns that property and let her know that her real estate agent is not looking out for her best interest regarding that property. But the agent said she was gonna, said she was gonna do a home inspection here shortly. So I noticed the lawn that I cut up the other day was all raked up in front of piles in front of his house. It's not that I want to give the guy a hard time or any drama or anything, but he's got to be responsible for his dogs if he's going to have dogs. He's not even supposed to have pit bulls in that rental. He told the landlady it's a Keaau. Okay. It might have spots like a Keaau, but it's a short-haired, little, stocky pit bull. Sweet little guy. I mean, I love the little effer. But you know what? I don't love it when he's chasing the sheep and causing the sheep to freak out. I don't love that at all. A couple of people have responded to the Craigslist for the sheep. Jasper, why don't you come over here? Hey, if those flies are bugging you, come over here. But no sale on the sheep yet. Something will happen. I can't stress it. Huh, Jasper? Well, look at you. Just put your head right smack in the middle of the frame. And back out a little bit. Oh, that's not backing out. There we go. So you're not like taking up the whole frame. Right? You're such the dude. Stud man. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get it down just a hair so they can, yeah, so they can see like I can see your legs crossed, you know, you're just like, you know, just chilling. Huh, Jasper, just chilling. Letting flies crawl on you. Oh, get those flies. So, I want to give some thanks to Cindy and Darcy and Sparky and Celine and Linda and Melissa and Sharon. There's couple Sharons. And you guys are making me do this. If it wasn't for you guys encouraging me and supporting me, I would not be doing this. I'd be watching Netflix or I'd be watching movies all day. And already I'm watching less news. It's just, you know, it's nothing new. It's just more of the same, but getting worse and worse and worse. Florida's got people taking gun instructions to learn how to kill kids, you know, in guns that are off their meds and got a hold of a gun. You know, it's not about banning weapons. Ban SSRIs, man. We didn't have that problem when I was growing up. They weren't passing out drugs to kids like candy. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Oh, the kid's got depression. Oh, the kid's got this. Oh, the kid's got that. Here, give him these drugs. Drug your kid. And don't let him go off them really fast. Or he'll have thoughts of suicide and psychotic episodes. Yeah, that's what they should put on the bottles, you know, side effects. You could be a mass shooter. It's so apparent, but God, why are the masses still following it like lemmings? Cognitive dissonance is a really tough nut to crack, and I tell you what, these people get pissed when that nut gets cracked and they start waking up and realizing that all this, you know, God bless America, and all this bullshit has just been all Madison Avenue sales crap to suck them in and take more money from them. That's all the politicians and lobbyists do, is think of ways to get more money from the public, to fund more programs that their constituents, which are corporate donors, not you. You know, if you can't afford the $5,000 plate lunches and several of them, and keep showing your face in front to a candidate and showing them that you're really supporting them with your pocketbook, then, you know, you can't get a visit with them later in their office and sway them to, you know, push a bill that'll help your company or something. You know, it's all corrupt to the bone. It's all pay for play. You know, they all did it. Tricky Dick did it. Obama did it. Clinton's rented out a Lincoln bedroom. Jesus. They're all shameless, greedy, selfish, opportunistic psychopaths. You know, all that wealth and power is very intoxicating. More so than sex. You know, more so than money. I mean, you know, you got power. You don't carry money in your wallet. You have people that cover everything is covered. You have handlers that move shit out of your way. You got, you know, people that do everything for you because you're a big baby. I tell you, certain humans on this planet are just a waste of air being sucked. Well, that sheep pen, I think that boy's getting like he's ready to rut somebody. Hope he doesn't chase the girls into the fence and they get through it. Still need to put some more fence posts over there. I think I ran out of pipes. But I just saw a place where I think I need one. Yep, being a farmer, you have to be ever observant of every change, of everything. Sorry, Red. I shot your rooster. Yeah. Took it out on the rooster today. Incompetent this, incompetent that, incompetent everything else. And here comes the rooster strutting by the pyramid. Pulls out that 22 with no scope, and my I guess my distance vision is good enough to hit a bird in the brush, in the neck, or wherever I got him. I'm not going to eat him. There's a scrawny little bird, and the lead could be anywhere inside that bird. I don't have a Geiger counter. Not a Geiger counter, what do you call it? A metal detector. Yeah. Shooting a bird in the brush, you really can't get a clear shot, so you don't know where, you know. You know you got them. You just don't know how you got them. Hey, quit chewing on yourself. And then I just go ahead and do the same to myself, because the flies are coming on me too. Yeah, we don't have to worry about mosquitoes. Just these pesky flies, huh, Jeff? These pesky little flies. They're not even house flies. They're smaller than house flies. They're tiny little boogies. They can come around during this time of the day, but they'll be going to bed soon. By the time we turn on the lights tonight, and this will probably get to go up because this is all VGA, I'm pretty sure. Look at my glasses on, I'm pretty sure I did it right this time. Yep. And the VGA ones load up pretty quick. So that's cool. So, God, this is 20 minutes already. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah. Did I touch all the bases? I think I did. The lots next door, we have no idea what's going to happen with those. Kind of pissed off about that. Neighbors across the street, I don't care. The van's up for sale unless I sell art and I don't have to sell it, then I'll keep it, but you know. I need to get the transmission for the truck. That's priority one because that's the transportation method for the feed for all these animals. And we got to keep the animals fed. It's also, you know, the only vehicle I got at this time that's, you know, legal on the road. Not that I wouldn't take that van and drive it into the ground with no license plates on it or anything if it was an emergency. You know, I'd load it up. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't evacuate. Those people in Leilani Estates, mandatory evacuation zone, I would not leave until the lava was, like, right there underneath the bridge. And I still wouldn't leave. I'd be busy dismantling this house. And cutting down these logs with a chainsaw and loading them up in the truck so I can build it again someplace else. I would like fold this circus down. Take the doors off the hinges, take the fireplace out, unbolt the bar, take the bed out. And if I could cut up these parquet floors, I'd be doing that too. I'd definitely be cutting sections of it. I definitely would. Because they're on top of plywood. And I could take a skill saw to that floor out there and pull it up. It may not go back down exactly as pretty as it is now, but it wouldn't get covered in lava. It could get covered in lava. I could offer that if she allowed me to get everything else I needed out of here. She could have the piano. I would not be wasting time on that until I got all my shit out first. You know, all my made stuff. I'd save the train before the piano. And to get that train out of there, I just have to like roll it out here on the deck, out the doors, load it up onto a trailer right here off the porch. Take it away. Maybe I'll donate that to the train museum when I croak it. They don't really have room for it. Hilo needs a train museum. Pahoa needs a train museum. The Lapahoihoi one's a teeny one. The old roundhouse in Hilo would be a good place for one. But it's a garage or some warehouse now or something. Okay. We'll be back later. Hey, good evening, guys. Oh, boy. It's been a day. Been a real day. Just found out my little brother passed away. Another one. That makes 3 younger brothers. Kicking the bucket before me. Hey, come here, Onyx. Get away from him. Don't rile people up. Come on now. Girl, come here. Come here. Smokey, go get on your new townhouse roof. Oh, hi, Jasper. What are you doing? Come on. Come up here and lay down, girl. Watch it. Lay down. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Grandmother. Grandmother. So, another one bites the dust. Don't send me all kinds of condolences. It's okay. We weren't tight. You know, it's like we just got through saying on one of those things. You can't pick your brothers. You can't pick your siblings, your parents. But you can pick your friends. And I wouldn't be surprised if my little brother Bob voted for Trump. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. A whole group of younger brothers that ain't the brightest spokes on the wheel. So, hey, you people still on Facebook do know that as stupid as it's getting now, they're like, you know, I don't give a rat's ass about Alex Jones, but if you're not for the military-industrial complex, because Facebook, you know, the Atlantic Council and NATO is all about Facebook. Okay? They are dictating what you're going to get to see on your feed. They're going to sway it. They're going to give you all that bullshit about Russian meddling in elections when we have the most hackable machines on the planet. Don't buy it. And if you're still on Facebook, get the hell off it. You know, spend the time on YouTube. There's more people, real people, that are doing real things and living real lives, not fake stuff. I mean, I see some YouTube kids that have like gone into the millions off just goofy, stupid stuff. You know, watch me open my can of peas. Wow. Stuff that is nothing that's going to be able to help you. What was that guy's name? Sean or... I don't know. There's, you know, one of these web babies. He did a video saying he was addicted to his phone. So I look on his page and I go, well, dude, you're up in the cabins, but you're still podcasting to your YouTube page. You're addicted to YouTube. And I can see how that could be an addiction. I'm not addicted to it, but it sure is serving me well at the moment. I wonder if we could put some water. Yeah, we don't need any water tonight. We could use some water, because it surely doesn't look like rain. Zircon, you want to get a seat, please? Go on, Zircon. Sit down. Go on. Get to your bed. Go on. You can lay down out here, girl. So, the VGA is working good. I already got the movie made up and ready to load up as soon as I'm done with this piece. Oh, I need to tell you guys, on the on that one etching print, the Millennium print, where you see several prints in different stages of it, the final stage of that was published in the Keaau Lahua 35th anniversary edition. That's an art and poetry book that the university puts out yearly. And that one was selected to be published in their 35th anniversary. I have a copy of that too somewhere in my library. Anyway, that would be a... I would let that whole set go for, you know, the transmission. Those 6 prints for $2, you know, $2 each should be the transmission, and that would be an awesome set. It's really hard to catch it on a camera. I think it did a little bit. I need to go. If someone's interested, I will go a whole lot slower. It seems like it picks it up okay in certain light, I would bring it out and do a better, closer look at it if somebody's interested. Other than what I've already done. But I did hang all 6 up in a row like I said I was going to do. And they look good as a set. So, oh, and one guy who doesn't comment emailed me, Metal Shroom. He sent me an email that was just, the whole video was fuck, all the way through the whole video. And you know, I know one better than that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Sons of Butcher, but these guys have a video on YouTube that goes fuck the shit, fuck the shit, the fuck shit, through the whole song, and it's got rhythm to it. It's a pretty catchy tune. You almost might find yourself singing it. Sons of Butcher. Fuck the shit. It's okay for your daughter could listen to it too. It won't hurt her any. It's just words. Remember when we were kids, sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Well, Jesus, not these days. People are so hurt by words. Give me a break. Give me a damn break. Oh, and the other artist I was trying to remember the other night, or the other day, Stop the Rape of the World, Tracy Chapman. My God, she's got an awesome voice. I love that girl. And unfortunately, the one song, that one video I did with her, and nothing, you know, just didn't say nothing over it, was banned because, I guess, of the company. See, music playing in the background like now, it's undecipherable. Hey, give it a rest, please. So, yeah, Google that if you're still on Google. The Atlantic Council, Facebook, NATO. While you're at it, look at Monsanto. Monsanto married up with Bill Gates and Blackwater under Blackwater's next 3rd or 4th new name. You know, these people get their, you know, get busted. They just change their name and change their address, and oh, we're different now. We have a government and a private sector that supports the government with security and munitions run amok at the expense of the citizens. They don't care. You know? They just don't care about you and me. We're nothing. We're fodder. And especially those poor kids going off to war. I feel so bad for Vladimir going over the stupid Pakistan again. We got enough opium in this country. We don't need more. The Taliban's stronger than it's been ever since we, like, brought them all kinds of money and income and Hummers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Eh? So, here comes the rain again. No, not the rain, just the fountain. The only thing we got out in the sky is that big red dot up there. You can see it. No, you can't see it with this camera, but it's right there somewhere. Tilt that down a little bit. Oh. Well, no, I don't think I will tilt it down because we want to see the colored lights that are up there too. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to tell you that that one print is a published print. Not a big publication, but published in a book nonetheless. And any of those other photos in the gallery are for sale. email me if you're interested in any of them. And we'll get it out to you as soon as the transmission's together. But that will be good because I can mail out, you know, if several pieces are bought, then I can mail them out all at once. As soon as the transmission's put back in and I make it to town, make a special trip to do that, because I'm probably going to have to go to the post office and pick up the stuff by the time the transmission's back in. Oh, what happened to my music now? This stupid VLC player really pisses me off because when it plays it'll hit a track, and if it's not going to play it, it runs through it silently. Like it'll do, you know, 3 minutes and 58 seconds of nothing while it tracks it with no sound. I mean, it's like, what the hell is wrong with this? And the B music player I downloaded, useless. I mean, the Microsoft music player that came with these stupid software programs were, you know, and the photo editing ones were good. Now they don't want to give you nothing. They want you to buy junk, and everything else that's online is junk too. It doesn't matter if it's free or if you pay for it. All tech is junk. And they're all designed with planned designed in obsolescence. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, what it is. It's going to need a newer a 2.0 and a 3.0, and what do we have? Windows 10. You know. Will you quit chewing up? Jasper's got my toothpick dental floss thing, you know, these little things. I don't know if you can see that. Those little plastic. And he's like flossing his teeth. Something. Silly dog. Silly dog. Picks are for kids. And Zircon's out there laying in the grass. Hi Zircon, what you doing out there, boy? The kitty's on her pedestal. Let's get everybody. There's the kitty. You gonna do a dance for us? Spotlight's on you, kitty. She's closing her eyes. And there's the Zircon. And Smokey's out there on his bed. And of course Jasper here. I think Onyx is in the house. Yeah. So anyway, bad news just keeps getting more bad news. But my other younger brother, who gave me that short email, didn't have any other information. It's crazy how unknowing my siblings are about the other siblings. I mean, they live right next to each other. You know, reasonable close proximity. They're all in the Bay Area. But I emailed them the other day and asked them about my older brother up in Clear Lake because of all the fires, and Lake County was mentioned. And he hasn't answered his phone in the last 2 or 3 times I called. Hasn't called back. He's not really an emailer because he just got an email this year, or last year or something, believe it or not. So, geez, man, I'm probably going to be the last sibling standing or alive in Hawaii. I've always kind of felt I would be. You know, only the good die young. I'll be here forever. Boy. I wouldn't kind of guess it was either cancer or his liver, because Bob worked in a factory stamping out metals for computer parts, and I'm sure they have had toxic acids for etching, like I did my intaglio print. Well, they also use acid etching when they do other things in electronics. Lots of chemicals, and you know, living in the Bay Area is toxic. Jesus, are you kidding me? Where do they get their water from? A community source, and that's shared by everybody else with all the petrochemicals, the pills that people throw down their toilets, the pesticides, the Roundup that washes into it. They say that glyphosate is in every human body on the mainland because it's in the food chain. And unless you're eating organic and getting your water from a stream at the top of the stream by its source, and then again, y'all saying you're getting, you know, chemtrails everywhere. You saw the sky here today. It was gorgeous blue, and I've never seen a chemtrail in the skies above this house. Ever. Not once. Never. And I'm here most of the time, so not like they could sneak it in. So, yeah. Location, location, location. You know, there have been times that I took everything that I owned and bought a one-way ticket just to get to Hawaii, to get off the madness of the mainland. A lot of times I decided to go back for Mardi Gras or for some other reason, usually monetary, because there wasn't a whole lot of architectural restoration and renovation in Hawaii. It's mostly just repairing old junk camp houses. There's very few, you know, the Royal Palace on Oahu, there's one building in Kona, you know, the old Palace in Kona, but there's not a whole lot of 1800s, 1700s architecture in, you know, on this island. And anybody that has a connection to whoever owns it is going to get the even if it's a plumbing contractor, doesn't matter, because I have seen some general contractors take on some restoration things that they just totally, with no historic preservation knowledge, destroyed things. It's just, so that's why I don't do that anymore. I did do some installations, you know, some floors on the four corners of this island. I got one in Hawaii, one in Naalehu. Did some work in Kona. I did some work on the Hamakua coast and Puna. So 5 corners of this island I've left a mark architecturally. Got a couple lilikoi off the passion fruit off the ground today, so they'll be seem to be kicking off pretty soon. Alright, well, we're at 1949, so I'm going to go ahead and load this up. Just thank you guys for your comments and the emails. I really guess I'm getting a lot of emails and interesting stuff too. And thanks for sharing, you know, share your stories. I like that, you know. It's not a one-way ticket street here. It's not just about my stories. I like hearing your stories too. Got a lot of stuff in common with a lot of people. Been a lot of places a lot of you are from. Not looking at the Minnesota thing until just, you know, I mean, I've looked at that family tree a lot of times. I never looked at it, whoa, really, Minnesota? I remember the Ohio, but That was, you know, learn something every day. But, yeah, I'm going to do that. I want to do that in calligraphy. Also, someone mentioned doing the dog tree in calligraphy, and that's a really good idea, too. But I wouldn't do that left-handed, because I'm not practiced at doing it left-handed, as, you know, not for something like that, anyway, that I'd want to keep. But I do have a poster board, so let me write that down for tomorrow. Doggy family tree. My doggy family tree. To-do list. Alright, and tomorrow we go look at the transmission. I'll take a video of it. Do an interview with Randy, get some really good technical information. And, yeah, groovy stuff. Carry on. The show must go on. And little brother Bob, rest in peace. And that was, I got 3 biker brothers, and that was the second biker brother gone. The last one's my older brother. He's a Harley rider, too. Yeah, another one bites the dust. Well, I'll have to go up and get a bottle of wine or something tomorrow. Nah, I'll just smoke. I'll smoke to his passing. Alright, I'm going to go load this up, shoot it up. Hasta mañana.